All right. It's officially that time. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm a little nervous, like, coming into this, and, you know, I'm gonna have to keep up with everything, because I gotta, like, really get into it, y'all. And I'm talking about years back, all of that. So, I honestly don't know where to start, but I'm gonna start with, I appreciate everybody, like, genuinely. I really do appreciate everybody who, you know, said they support and, you know, was just here for me when it came to me coming out. But besides that, let me go ahead and get into it. So I remember this, y'all. Okay, so now we're starting at childhood. I'm like, this is before elementary school. Like, y'all, I'm probably in motherfucking preschool, y'all. So basically, I'm in preschool, and my dad, he got this little girlfriend, her name Trina. And Trina, she had 2 sons, 2 or 3 sons, something like that. And it was one day, one of the sons decided, come on, let's do something. Like, let's try something. I was the type, I was very quiet as a kid sometimes. And, you know, I just kind of went with the flow. I never knew how to tell people no. So I was just like, what is it? Like, at first I was a little hesitant, but it was just like, come on and you'll find out or whatever. So I'm invested now. Now I want to know. So I go with him. We go in the room. Now, remind y'all, he is like, I say 2 years older than me, probably 3. I don't know how old he really was. I really don't know. He was probably like 10, probably 10, and I'm young as fuck. So anyways, we go into the room, and he basically took me under the bed, and I didn't really know what we was doing still, like, even when he took me under the bed. But basically, he took me under the bed, and we ended up dry humping. He was dry humping me. I honestly still, like, even when he was dry humping me, I didn't know nothing about it. Like, I was still very innocent. So I didn't know what to do, what to say. I just sat there, and then my sister, her motherfucking snitching ass. Let me stop, because I was a snitch too. But, yes, my sister, she was looking for me all around the house, and he just told me, like, he told me to be quiet, don't say nothing and stuff. So she looked for me. I hear her call my name like 18 million motherfucking times, and she just would not stop until she found me. Like, she was real curious of, like, where the fuck was I at? So she was looking for me. She was looking everywhere. And when she get close, you know, of course, a bitch gotta stop breathing. Like, you gotta stop breathing. So, yeah, I'm trying to be as quiet as I can. I knew whatever we was doing, it was bad, because it was like, shut the fuck up, keep it a secret type thing. So I just knew it was bad a little bit. But she ended up looking under the bed. She found us. And immediately, her face, this is how she was. She was like, ooh. And the motherfucker, she ran to my dad and to Trina, and she told them what we was doing. Now, I don't feel like I deserve this. I'm still young as fuck. But basically, we both went in separate rooms, got our asses beat. Like, beat like never before. Y'all, my dad beat my motherfucking ass, and he don't even usually whoop us, but he beat my ass that day. So yeah, after that, it was just like, I didn't learn my lesson. I didn't understand why I was in trouble. What did I do? I didn't deserve that, like I said. So now I'm like probably 7, 8, around his age now, and I got a stepsister, y'all. It's a stepsister. We're not related. We don't have the same blood. No, none of that. No incest, nothing over here. Now, anyway, so I got a stepsister, and, you know, she finally introduces me to sex. But she is like 13, 14, probably 15, ain't no telling. But she was coming of age where you starting to, you know, get horny and all of that stuff. So, you know, she took me in the room. She was like, don't tell nobody and stuff. She also had her own brother in the room. Ugh.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I'm disgusted. She had her own brother on her dad's side in the room, and yeah, basically she tried to, you know, make me fuck her. She kept trying or whatever. We did that a few times, and I liked that. I thought it was cool. I was like, yo, that's dope. I want to do it again. Every time I seen her and stuff, you know, I like to dry hump though. You know, being young, I like to dry hump because it just didn't work for me trying to stick it in there or whatever. I was having technical difficulties, and then on top of that, but it worked one time. I remember, because this was like an ongoing thing, and it worked one time. But you know, your man was still young as fuck, didn't know what he was doing. But I didn't like the feeling of it because it was just like a little spiky down there. Like, it was a little spiky, a little hairy, y'all.
That shit don't get my pussy wet, it don't.
And I didn't really like the way that felt and stuff. It didn't turn me on or anything. What turned me on more was dry humping, you know. So, anyways, that's when, you know, I'm starting to like this. And now I'm in probably, damn, was I really 7? I was like in 3rd grade, no, 2nd grade. This is when I met this one friend. So, I had 2 friends. One of them I still talk to this day. But I never did anything gay with him. No, none of that. Like, it was never like that. But I wanted to introduce it to my friends. So, I remember one day, you know, I did the same thing. I took my friend in the room, and basically, I dry humped him. Yeah, I dry humped this motherfucker, and he dry humped me. It was an even exchange, and he was into it too. So this was an ongoing thing as well. And it was like, I'm the type, I get turned on by personality and stuff, and I really like this boy as far as personality wise and stuff. But now that I look back, he was ugly as fuck, but I didn't care about that. It was all about personality, how everything. Yeah, y'all get it. So yeah, he was low-key ugly. He was low-key ugly now that I think about it. But this was an ongoing thing. We ended up, you know, dry humping in my friend's bed. We dry humped in my room the first time that we linked up, and our moms was in the front room. I remember everybody else was outside. We was the only ones in the room. We was quiet as hell, dry humping. That's what we was doing, y'all. And basically, like I said, this is an ongoing thing. So that's irrelevant now. Next, I'm at my childhood friend house who I talk to still to this day. The one I met in 1st grade. I'm gonna give him a nickname. His nickname is gonna be Jay. So, yes, Jay, as he had a cousin. His cousin, I'm gonna name him, he don't really need a name because he's not in my story for the whole time. So, yeah, his cousin was older than us, and we in like 5th grade now, 4th, 5th grade, and you know, he starts playing like it's jail.
Give me that. What's this?
Oh, damn.
Fuck. You been on hit harder than that?
Damn, she beating your ass, bitch.
You been hit harder than that? What did you say? Yes or no? Ain't nothing. So have you been hit harder than that? Alright.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know I had to insert that clip because that's what he gave y'all. Like, it was like he would basically beat up on us, like on some play stuff and bully us, but then like do sexual shit. Like, it was weird. That's what it motherfucking gave y'all. Like, jail. Like, bitch, you're bullying us. And we young, like I said, y'all. So this is what was going on. But let's get back to this motherfucking video. I don't know, like, how to explain it, but he was basically, we all knew it was gay. His cousin knew the most that it was gay as fuck, but he basically was taking advantage of the opportunity, so he would, like, dry hump us and, you know, give us back shots. Shit
like, it's cool, we can kick it, we can kiki, but don't touch me because I won't touch you.
Like that, like, not naked or anything, nothing, no real deal sexual intercourse, but yeah, he was older than us too. So the fact that he was doing that, and it was uncomfortable, but it was also like, I'm not new to this. Like, I'll dry hump you back. Anyways, yeah, that's basically what was happening. It was uncomfortable for me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of my childhood friends, whatever. But I wouldn't consider it rape, but I just say he took advantage, like I said, of the opportunity. So yes, he did this like a few times or whatever, and I could tell that he liked it. Like, he would be bricked, y'all. So yeah, that happened like a few times or whatever. But no activity like that going on now. Like, he older now, of course. Because he was already, when we was in 5th grade, he was in middle school. Yeah, middle school, like 8th grade. So, yeah, anyway, so next thing after that, you know, like I said, after all of that shit, of course, I realized that, okay, I do like this. Like, I do like this. I don't like being... I do the bending, okay? I do the bending, once again. Excuse me if I'm getting my words wrong and shit. I just got in the house, just got off school. I really should take a break. But anyway, so, now I'm still in the same grade, and, you know, I'm introducing it to other people. But wait, hold on. When I was in 1st grade, see, I always miss something. I was in 1st grade, and it started off with the little girls. I was obsessed with some of these little girls. I was dry humping them. It was this one girl, she had this dress on. I would lift up her dress and, you know, naked ass, booty, yes. So, yeah, I was dry humping her and shit. Yeah, it was just an ongoing thing. I think one time, my friend, he had got caught, because they went in the bathroom, trying to be grown. They went in the motherfucking bathroom, y'all. And they got caught, because she realized that they was missing, and she checked that bathroom. They both got in trouble. I remember that. But anyway, so now we're going into middle school. So middle school, this is where I'm really like starting to realize like, oh shit, I'm gay. So I meet another group of friends, which they was already like, I knew them through my parents and all of that. Our parents was real cool and stuff. They was basically like family. My sister was friends with her sister. But, you know, I was the type, I didn't speak to nobody first like that. So when they would come over, I just wouldn't say nothing to them. But that was elementary school, all of that. But now I'm older. So we ended up in the same we ended up in the same school. And let me go ahead and give y'all these nicknames. So his name is TJ. TJ is the one my mom, you know, knows parent. And me and TJ, we get real cool, whatever. And that's somebody else to add on to the group, because I had like plenty of friends, y'all. So me and TJ, we was cool. He had introduced me to another friend. Let me go ahead and put his name down, because I will forget it. Alright, so the other friend is M. TJ introduced me to M or whatever. Me and M clicked instantly. Like, he had came, I remember, it was cold as fuck outside, y'all. I think this happened around January. We met in January or whatever, because I was just looking back at my stuff. So, yeah. We had links at the park. We took pictures at the park, all of that. I would show y'all, but I can't do that. Like, even though I don't like these boys now, it is what it is. So yeah, me and M, we got like real tight. He was a Capricorn. Yes, M was a Capricorn, TJ was a Gemini, and then J, he was a Pisces. J, like I said, he went from back then, elementary school. I'm still cool with him to this day. But anyway, so yeah, we all got cool, and now we're getting comfortable with each other. And I remember, we was having a sleepover. It was just me and M. Yeah, it was just me and M. We took some TikToks and all of that. But I remember when nighttime came or whatever, he was playing gay. He was definitely playing gay. And when he was playing gay, he was basically like bumping me or whatever. Not from the front, like basically sitting on me, stuff like that. That's what he was doing, but on some playing stuff. I don't think it was really a joke, but it was back then. We was young as fuck too, y'all. So we both realized we was turned on by it or whatever. I dry humped him, we brought TJ in. And so TJ, we linked at his house a few times or whatever, and now we're starting to watch porn. So we're watching porn together, and this is where it's really getting like, so I say the first time we watched porn together, we just, messed around, but like not with each other. We just masturbated, y'all, and made sure everybody was good, whatever, like, you done, so I could look like we wasn't, looking at each other or anything. But now we're making this like an everyday thing. So as we're playing gay and stuff, it's just getting more and more like sexual. And it was to the point where it was one day, I remember TJ, his sister had condoms. So TJ was like, he just showed us them. And I also had condoms too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. My intentions, I was like, I wanna see what it's like or whatever. So I don't know if this really gonna happen. Like, I don't know if I'm introducing to them. I was kind of nervous about it, but I just took my condoms too sometimes. So every time I took my condoms though, it never really happened. But yeah, I was like, let's experiment. I pulled out mine, and that's when they was all down. TJ and M, they was down, y'all. So they like, who going first? Who going first? Like, I'm scared as fuck. Everybody's scared, and that's when M, he went first. He was like, okay, I'm gonna go first as far as bottoming. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna bottom you, because I wasn't finna bottom TJ. I didn't like TJ. I didn't like neither one of them, but TJ was chubby and it just gave big and nasty, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It just gave big and nasty, but I don't know. I have respect for, bigger people, bigger state people. I got sisters that's bigger and stuff. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just my sexual preference. I like them to be my size, smaller probably. So, yeah. Now I put on my little condom, and we're not really experienced to this, none of that. So just put on the condom and do what you gotta do. I kind of already knew, but I had asked if they had baby oil or whatever, because, trying to find like a lubricant or whatever. But I'm coming to find out now, that's not a good lubricant either. So, yeah, eventually put on my condom, and I'm trying to get in, but he like tensing up like, yeah. God, this is so like, he was like, it hurt or whatever, and we just like keep trying or whatever. I'm trying for a good like 8 minutes, y'all. So basically he was like, if it don't work this time, like, I'm finna stop because this shit painful. And yeah. So anyways, I didn't get to get in and do my thing. Wait, he didn't go first. I went first. I went first because I'm just like, fuck it, like, trying to see what the fuck it is. So, yeah, basically, I went first, and he put on his condom. He did him. It was successful. I don't like that. So, yeah, it was successful, and I didn't like it at all. Like, I was not sexually aroused, nothing. Like, it just didn't give to me, like, I was like, hell no, like, never again type shit. But, I just tried my best to hang in there. But, I will say my experience, and I'm keeping a buck with y'all, it wasn't, like, it was bad, y'all. It was bad, but I was able to take it. I don't know why I was able to take it, but I swear to God, y'all, that was my first time. But I just took it like a champ, I ain't gonna lie. I did. Like, I'm be real with y'all. Fuck it. Y'all already know I'm bi. So, it don't matter how I'm doing it. I'm doing it regardless. So, yeah, y'all. Anyway, so, basically, that's when, yeah. After that, I told him to stop after, like, a while. Because it's like, damn, you being a little too motherfucking rough. But, anyway, so, that's when I tried him. It's not working. So, now I'm mad. Like, bitch, I know you ain't just getting no motherfucking free plate off me, and I couldn't get it back, like, back in blood. Like, first of all, this was supposed to be an even exchange. And I don't want TJ. I don't want TJ at all. At motherfucking all. Like, everything about TJ, it just turned me off, except his vibe, his personality was cool. Like, that was my dog for real. But, anyway, so, next thing you know, M and TJ, they started messing around. And M is fucking TJ. TJ is bottoming. And TJ, he's moaning, talking about keep going, like, after a while. Like, he just was telling him, keep going, and I'm watching them get it in. Like, I'm like, this is so really disturbing, whatever. But, yeah, y'all, I just minding my business, because I did not want to see TJ getting clapped like that and then liking it. Like, ew.
Ew!
So, yeah, that happened. Then I got another, childhood friend. I knew him since, I'll say 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade. I knew him since 4th grade. I'm not gonna tell how we met, because y'all might know or whatever. So, I'm gonna name him, I'm just gonna name him KK. I don't care. Like, so, KK, that was my dog. Like, I know if I would have fell out with TJ and M, KK would have been on my side. Like, I knew where his loyalty was. But me and KK, back in elementary school as well, we didn't go to the same elementary school. But, basically, I remember, we was all together. It was me, his sister, my sister, and yeah, it was us. And I remember one day he decided to, you know, we had balloons and shit. I don't know where we got them from, but, you know, he played like this. And I got videos to this day. I remember one time we had on wigs or whatever, just on some play shit, making a TikTok. And I had snatched the wig off on camera or whatever. It was just, like, funny moments like that, y'all. So, basically, KK, he was like, okay, I don't know what he made him think this, but we all did some silly shit, y'all. So, he put balloons, like he had a motherfucking BBL in the motherfucking transplants. I don't know what to call them, whatever.
Look at that booty, like what? Oh my God! That ain't no booty. That's nasty silicone.
Yeah, that baloney, whatever you want to call it, rubber. I don't know. So yeah, let me stop disrespecting them. So yeah, he had put the balloons in or whatever, and he tried to dance on me. But this, I already knew it was like some play stuff, but he been claiming bisexual, And I know if he see this, he gonna know exactly who he is. But he been bisexual, claiming, whatever. Like, yeah, he bisexual. He liked both and stuff when he was younger. But when he got older, he just kind of grew out of it, like trying to be more on the straight side. But yeah, so basically, when he tried to dance on me, I pushed him off, and he was like, no, my sister, she was like, just let him do it. I was like, basically, that's gay. And she was like, it's not like y'all just playing or something. I don't know. It was something of that nature, y'all. That's probably not exactly how it happened, but it happened like that, kind of. So I let him dance on me because it's like, now I got your approval. And I knew around this time too, I still kind of like that. Because this is before, no, this is after the whole situation with the stepsister. So, I already know I like it, but like, I'm not gonna do that in front of my sibling and stuff. So, yeah, basically, she gave me the approval. I did it. What else? Anybody would do it for a check.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee. And I was gonna get employee of the month. And that's on period.
Shit, no. Anyway, let me stop because that was so off topic and unnecessary. But so yeah, these is like a few things that happened that, you know, made me sexualize boys, that made me turned on by both genders. This is stuff that happened to lead up to where I'm gonna get at. So now I'm in middle school, I'm coming of age, and I'm like 13. Yes, I'm 13 going on 14, whatever. And actually, the shit with M and TJ was in 6th grade. Now we're in 7th grade. I'm sorry, y'all. So 7th grade, I'm like 14 going on 15. And, you know, that's when I meet this new group of friends. I already knew one since 6th grade. We was cool and stuff. We would always play fights, stuff like that and stuff. I was in love with her since 6th grade and stuff. And I lost myself behind her, but we're not going to get into that. But, yeah, so I'm going to tell these people names because this person, half of y'all don't know. And they moved, yeah. So anyway, so basically I had Mariah, Tristan, Siani. These is my new best friends. Like, we a whole clique out here. We don't play about each other. Like, when I tell you I don't play about my friends, I really don't play about my friends. I got into plenty of fights back then because of my friends. And I always stood up to the bully. Like, I was always that type. But anyway, so yeah, we was all running around together. We made up a whole little dance or whatever. Like, it was basically, we was mocking the GTA 5 strip club dance and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, y'all get it or whatever. But we never really did it on each other or anything. But it was also a song too. I'ma play it for y'all. It was like, I need some stimulation, baby.
So scandalous.
I need some stimulation, baby. A little conversation, baby.
I need a vacation. I don't know. It was like, I need a vacation, baby. And it was like, later on down the line, something stimulation and stuff. Y'all will know if y'all hear it on GTA, cause it's still on there, y'all. So, basically, what happened? What the fuck happened? Oh yeah, so I'm in love with, like I said, I'm in love with Mariah. But little do they know, this is the plot twist. Me and the boy Tristan, y'all gonna get to that. So, the boy Tristan, you know, he was like, we should hook up with the girls or whatever. Like, try to talk to them. I talk to your best friend, you talk to my best friend. It was split up like that. My best friend was Siani. His best friend was Mariah. But we all was like this, like I said. So, yeah, first we was like really trying to talk to Siani and Mariah and stuff, trying to put ourselves on, trying to be cute, trying to be couple goals and shit, you know. And we were trying to be like that with the group. But, Mariah, she never really showed interest in, well, I can't say that, but she just didn't explain, like, if she had emotions for me, any feelings. I'm sorry, y'all. Any feelings for me. Sometimes I speak faster than I think before. Anyway, so she didn't explain that she had any feelings for me or anything. I still don't know to this day whether she really did like me or she didn't and stuff. But she was very hard to ignore. Like, I always wanted to touch on her and stuff. It was a few times I touched on her, but her best friends and shit, I felt like they would get jealous because they was low-key gay. But, yeah, they would snitch and all kinds of stuff, but she didn't seem to say nothing like her friends. Like, her friends was just bugging and stuff, but she also was very shy, closed off, and, like, quiet, so she never really explained herself and stuff. Like, she'll talk, but she won't talk when it comes to certain questions. Like, when I would ask her if she loved me and stuff like that, she wouldn't say anything. She would go silent. And, yeah, this ain't no motherfucking love story, y'all. So, we're gonna get back to it. So, basically, after linking up with them, didn't work. I remember, it was one day we were sitting in class, and, you know, I realized when he called my name, he a Virgo too, he had that nice, soft voice, y'all. It gave, like, Beyonce. It gave motherfucking Beyonce, y'all. Let me stop. But, yeah, basically, I got turned on by his voice. Like, every time he would say my name, it was a certain way he would say my name, and it just turned me on. But I would ignore it, like, no. Because around this time, I would try to, you know, even though I knew I had sexual attractions to people, I would try to walk the other way. Like, I didn't want to be gay. I was trying to, you know, make myself be more into girls. I started watching, alright, so like I said, back in 6th grade with TJ and M, we was watching, I started watching gay porn. But 7th grade, I was like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Like, I fucked up. I really regretted everything that happened in 6th grade. So, and that's when, you know, I started trying to watch girl porn, trying to get turned on by it, but it wasn't working and stuff. So, I was like, fuck it. I'm going back to gay porn. But it was bullshit, too, because it was like, I'm very picky with the porn I watch. Some of these gay porns and stuff don't be it to me. It's like, you gotta have a certain body. Like, some of these bodies just wasn't that. Like, look at the booty. Like, look at it. But, yeah, so, basically, after me getting turned on by that and all of that, and he was already cute to me, even though his hair was always fucked up. My shit was, too. But I was able to look past that because he was like, he gave innocent and childish, but it was a good childish and stuff. So I just really loved this boy. I loved everybody in the group, honestly. Like, we was all lit. We had different personalities. We was dope. Like, everything about it. Yeah, anyway, so we ended up, ain't no we, nothing. The fuck, I ain't signed up for shit. Yeah, anyways, no. We ended up taking group pictures or whatever, and, you know, they're a little sexual. I would display it, but I'll block their faces out. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to block their faces out. So, if y'all can see it, it's right there, motherfuckers. But, yeah, that's the type of shit that we used to do. And we are, like, me and the boy, we play gay and stuff, and he would, like, be like, he'll moan and stuff. He'll be like, Darius, and you already know how I felt about his voice saying my name. So, like, for you to moan with it, too, and then you sound good moaning, oh, turn me the fuck up. Anyways, yes, y'all, I was trying so hard every time I got a motherfucking boner, y'all. Like, that's just how it was. And basically, yes, it was one day we was in this one teacher class, and he had came, and he just made his motherfucking self comfortable, and he sat on my lap. Now, like I said, I'm DL as fuck. Download for y'all who don't know what it means, because I ain't know what it meant for the longest. But, yeah, me being DL as fuck, I pushed him off because I'm like, I can't be having that type of attention. Like, now, if you want to do that, we could do that, but not in front of everybody. Like, that's just how I felt, but instant boner. So when he said on me, and I'm like, now I gotta cover this shit up. Like, now I gotta cover this shit up. So, yeah, everybody, a few people seen it. They brushed it off. They seen I pushed him off or whatever. And it was a few times I wanted to lure him in the bathroom to see if he was, like, for real with me. Because I was ready to get serious with him, too, on the low. But I didn't do it. I just didn't have the balls to do it. Like, what if I get exposed? So, I didn't do it. I tried to link at his house and stuff. But, yeah, it just didn't work out, y'all. So, yep, that's what happened with him. Now, when we all fell out, it just kind of crushed my heart, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it crushed my heart because I thought we was, like, to the end of motherfucking time, y'all. But that's where I fucked up, at being too vulnerable and not knowing how people get down for real, in real life. So, yeah, it broke my heart. And I remember Mariah and Tristan, they stayed best friends. We actually, yeah, but she was still cool with us. Like, she was in between or whatever. Siani, you know, she was always my ride or die or whatever. Still up to, like, a few months ago. But, we're gonna get to that too. So, yeah, he ended up moving to Alabama. And when he moved to Alabama or whatever, I really missed that boy. Like, I really did. And I'm still, like, trying to get over it because I ain't gonna lie. I did see he kind of grew up too, and his voice was still, you know, turning me on a few times. But now I'm getting over him. Like, yes, finally. No. So, anyways, what happened after that? Sorry, y'all. I gotta get myself back together. Yeah, so basically my best friend, she told me one day, because she was blowing up his phone, he was like, stop, bitch, or something. Like, he called her out her name. And that's when I'm like, I can't respect a nigga who calling females out their name. I grew up in a house full of sisters, so if you thought I was finna let that slide, it's like, nah. So, you know, I text him, I'm like, I don't fuck with you no more. I put it just like that. I don't fuck with you no more. He left me on scene, whatever, but I felt like I had to choose between the two, and I low-key didn't want to do it, but I did it anyways because I'm like, this is my girl, like, I don't give a fuck. This is my best friend. Like, you would back up your best friend too. So, yeah, basically, he acted like he didn't care or whatever. And I was like, thinking about it, and I'm just like, bro, y'all just need to talk it out or whatever. Like, y'all can't be beefing. Like, I love both of y'all. Like, so she was like, all right, bet and stuff. I DM'd him, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Y'all just need to talk it out and shit. Like, I can't do you like that type shit. And he left that on scene too. We never became friends again. And now I'm heartbroken, and I'm with Siani and Mariah. Now, Mariah, we ended up in summer school together after, you know, I told her, like, I felt like she was my twin flame, all of that bullshit in middle school, whatever. I kept seeing signs and all of that. Now, I believe that it was 100% accurate, y'all. Like, still to this day, I still think that, but it could have been like a karmic too, or it could have just been because I'm an empath and I take in everybody's emotions and shit, and hers really broke me type shit. So, yeah, I'm with Mariah. She in summer school with me. I'm like, what a coincidence. Like, God keep giving me ways to be with her and stuff. Like, it was just weird. Even though I was getting triggered back in middle school when she was with this boy, whatever, it was a few times I had to run out of the motherfucking cafeteria, broke down crying in my best friend's arms and stuff, and it was to the point where my best friend was like, what you want me to do? You want me to try to put you on, or you want me to beat this bitch ass? Like, what you want me to do? She was that type of crazy, like, y'all, she was ghetto as fuck, but I loved her, everything about her. So, yes. Anyway, so, and she was a Taurus, yes. Siani, my best friend, she was a Taurus. Mariah, she was a Aquarius. And Tristan, he was a Virgo. We had the best duo, 2 earth, 2 air, and it just blended perfectly somehow. But anyway, so let me stop. Y'all know I'm into astrology, but let me get back to it. So I was at the part where, yeah, so we in summer school together, and you know, my birthday coming up now, and it's like June 14th or whatever. I'm planning, I'm like, all right, y'all, I need y'all to come to my house or whatever. Even though I had bigger plans, it's like, y'all know stuff don't always go as planned. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna invite them to my house. And so I invited them to my house. I'm looking bummy, not bummy, but like bummy on my birthday, y'all. Like, it's sad, y'all. Like, I wasn't financially stable, and I'm not ashamed to tell anybody. I'm still not to this day, but you know, shit getting better. But yeah, so we had cupcakes, we had whipped cream, and we had a computer, and my best friend, she decides to put on Pornhub. So she's watching it, and she got the girl watching it too. But actually, before that, before Siani got there, it was just me and Mariah for a few hours, and we was play fighting and stuff. I got hella videos still, but I'm not gonna display that. Basically, I remember in the play fight, whatever, she was over me. You know, I was going easy on her because I was just swinging her left or right. She was falling every, like, I don't know. She could not keep her balance with me. Like, I was too strong for her. I'm a boy, of course, though. But, yeah, we was really fucking each other up. But it got to a point where y'all know how couples be like, they be fighting, but they low-key be on some flirty shit or whatever. It was to the point where, you know, she's sitting on me. I'm like laying down. She literally sitting on me. And, you know, I got her hair. She got mine and shit. She, you know, it's, yeah. And, you know, I realized we both, like, kind of looked each other in the eyes, stuff, but we looked away as well. So, anyway, so, next thing you know, oh my gosh, y'all, I got a phone call. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. So, basically, yeah, I realized we lost eye contact and stuff. Like, we kind of basically, I feel like she was feeling me, but I can't prove it to y'all. So, anyway, so, the next thing you know, Siani, she finally get there, we watching porn, and I'm trying to find my favorite video, because it's like, fuck y'all, I'll show y'all my favorite video, or whatever. That shit turned me on, or whatever. I was the only girl porn video that turned me on, y'all. Well, not the only, but I started off watching girl. I'm not ashamed of it. I started off watching girl anal porn, and after a while, it's like once I watched boy porn, it was just like, oh, it's up from there. So we started watching porn, and I realized that, you know, she got her legs on me. We're on the couch. She got her legs on me like this and stuff, and you know, I feel like she low-key trying to feel my print and stuff with her leg and stuff. Like, when she kept moving her foot in that area and stuff, it was just kind of like, I know what she owned, but I'm not gonna say nothing. So anyways, I'm like, ooh, got a motherfucking thing. I know what I'm finna do to see if she really owned that. So I go ahead, I get the whipped cream out. You know, we got strawberries too, because I don't know, I just love cupcakes without the frosting going, but like with whipped cream on it and strawberries. I just feel like that's the best combination. So yeah, I got that out or whatever, but I'm like, let me squirt this in y'all mouths or whatever. So they get down, literally, let me do it. So I'm squirting it in Mariah's mouth or whatever, and she let me. Then she, you know how girls play. Of course she gonna try to squirt it in my mouth, so I'm like, nah, like, I ain't going for that. Gotta play straight still. So then that's when, boom. It was the point where she was looking up. We got like this mirror on the top of our ceiling with the fan. And she was looking up in the mirror. I got behind her, hugged her from the back, whatever. And we was literally in the mirror with it. And it's crazy because, y'all, I got a sign through music. And it was like, I remember the last time you wrapped your arms around me in the mirror. Hold on.
2 a.m. and I'm stuck up thinking about the last time you were behind me, all in the mirror. I could see.
So basically, yeah, that was another sign right there. So now Siani, she's leaving. Her mom came, picked her up. It's like probably 7, 8, 9. It was 9. Yeah, so she left, and Mariah, she comes to the back into my room. So I come back too, and we in the bed. My sister had gave us some boiled peanuts, so we're eating the boiled peanuts, and that's when I make a move, because I see that I'm like, yeah, I think she won. So I make my move. I'm like, I think I know what you want to do. She was like, what I want to do. I was like, you know, and stuff, and that's when she was like, I was like, so what do you want to do? She was like, I don't know, it don't matter. And stuff. I'm like, oh, it don't matter or whatever. So I went on, put out my condom, whatever. Basically, she ended up, she had a boyfriend at the time too. We didn't have sex. She ended up leaving because she left a little later or whatever. But I remember she texted me the next day happy or whatever. It was weird. But that's how we fell out. So yeah, basically after that situation, she basically tried to say I almost raped her, which was not true, because I asked her for permission to pull down her pants. I asked her for permission to rub on her and stuff. And if I didn't ask for permission, I didn't forcefully do it, because it's like, if I'm asking you, the fuck, why would I do it anyways if you say no? So it just wasn't adding up anyways. And come to find out now, later on down the line, she was playing, but it's still like, don't play like that. Like, that's something very traumatic that shouldn't be played with. Rape is a strong word and stuff. So yeah, I was heated after that, because don't even put me in that type of situation. And I cut her off. Even though it hurt, I cut her off, and we never talked again, whatever. So that's how we fell out, and now I'm with my best friend or whatever. And once again, I fell out with all my old friends. I fell out with M. I fell out with TJ. I fell out with KK. And basically, if y'all want the story time on that, I'll give it to y'all. But, you know, right now we're talking about sexuality. So yeah, that was the last girl I was really attracted to or whatever. And that's when I started, like I said, back watching porn. And as I'm watching it, I'm realizing, like, damn, I'm trying to satisfy myself every fucking day. Like, I'm just a horny motherfucker. Like, I can't help it. So yeah, basically, I just like realized like, damn, I'm gay. I'm gay, y'all. Like, I'm motherfucking gay. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it shouldn't have took me that long to just say, damn, I'm gay. So now I'm like really debating, like, should I really, you know, how would my peoples react and all of that? How would I be viewed in school and all of that? Even though I didn't care about people's opinions, but it was just like, that was a lot deeper for me, especially being younger. I've always been literally, oh, faggot this, faggot that. You sound like a girl, this and that. So it was just like, damn, like everybody already viewed me in that light. Like I might as well be gay and stuff. Everybody feel like it. So now I'm like really stressed out, depressed type shit, trying to figure out like what I want to do. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna tell my sister, but I'm gonna record it and I'm make it seem like it's a prank. So yes, that first reaction that y'all got in part 1, I was gonna make that one seem like it was a prank, but it was like, and once I told her, it was just like, I can't double back. I can't be like, oh, it was a prank, because I know if I tell her that, I wasn't gonna ever like come out again. I wasn't gonna try to again. So I was like, even though this shit got me anxious and feeling like stressed and all of this stuff, I'm just gonna let her believe it and stuff. And I was just like, fuck it. I'm finna tell the rest of my peoples, like, whatever. Because it's a lot of sexual tension, like I said. I'm obsessing over these niggas and stuff. I just couldn't help myself. So that's why I ended up coming out. What was some more stuff, y'all? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. What was some more stuff? So, yeah. After, like, the whole situation with my stepsister, that really made me less attracted to girls. And, yeah, after that, I just really didn't want a girl anymore. But it's like, I still want to be with the girl. Like, it's complicated. Like, I don't want to be with a man. Genuinely, I don't want to be with a man. I want to be with a girl. But if I can find a boy who's, you know, not too extra, who don't do too much, who's chill, laid back, got a dope personality and stuff, then yeah, maybe I'll consider it. But so far, my experience with the gay community, which I'm finna get into now, I'm finna get into the part where, you know, I'm getting used to my sexuality. I'm embracing it. I'm trying to experience and stuff, dating and stuff. So, anyways, I told my ex, which was not captured on video, and she was basically just like, oh, I should have been one of the first people you told and stuff. And I'm like, it's not, it don't work like that. Like, you can't think in a selfish way, because that's what my sister has said as well. Like, you don't know the pressure and stuff. Even if my sister is gay, it's easier for women than men and stuff. We get disowned mainly. And basically, it's just something that's very hard and stuff. Like, it takes time. Sometimes you still be confused. And I will say, around that time, I was definitely still confused. 6th grade, I was confused because I wanted a man and a woman. I didn't know. Elementary school, I was confused. You know, that elementary school, not even a topic. I was young. But, what's another thing, y'all? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, yeah, so now I'm out, and my ex, she, like, you know, since you gay and stuff.
Happy gay month, because you know you gay and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
He got your gay balloon because it's got all the colors because it's gay.
Okay.
And I got Skittles because it got a rainbow on it.
Okay.
Basically, it's this app, and it's a lot of gays on there, so I think that you should get on it or whatever, just to experience. You ain't got to date these people, but, like, get out there. So I'm like, no, I don't do dating apps, like, whatever. I have did long-distance relationships in the past, but it was just, like, a no for me. So after a while, like, of considering it, I was watching this, show. What's the show called? I was watching this show, and it was like a competition, and it was catfishes and all of that. Like, you know, they was basically doing stuff on, oh, it was called The Circle. Y'all could look that up and figure it out yourself, but it was basically online type shit. So that just boosted my energy, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm finna see what this app about. Like, finally, I guess I'ma loosen up and get on the app. So I get on the app, and I'm like, damn, like, it's some crusty looking, I don't know, it's a lot of crazy looking people on there, but it's a lot of good looking people too. Like, I was like, damn, like, this fine, this look fine. I done found some DLs. I'm like, these motherfuckers is like really out here wild as fuck. Like, with the part where I was basically like, they wild and stuff, like, and that's the thing that I didn't like, is they would try to force themselves on people that didn't like them, stuff like that. Like, they come strong, like, very strong, and I do not like that. Like, it's okay to apply some pressure, but not too much pressure. Like, if I don't want you, I don't want you. But that's the issue that I have with the gay community. But let's get back into this motherfucking video. Like, it was this one boy I was talking to. I was like, what's your sexual preference? Like, what do you prefer? Woman, man, what do you prefer? And he was like, to be honest, I don't know. I'm like, ooh, and I ooh, and I motherfucking ooh. So, basically, let me stop. And basically, I started, talking to this one person. And this one person, he was like, oh, I want a relationship type shit. He was moving real fast. Like, I was just trying to get to know people. So, I really liked this boy, though. I was like, he's cute when he have his mouth closed. He's cute. He's different. He got a mind of his own. Stuff, personality on 10 or whatever you want to call it. It was okay, but I don't like the ones who do too much. I felt like he did kind of do too much, but I was able to deal with that. So we talking or whatever, and he wanted me to cut everybody off. I wasn't with it and stuff, because it's like, I'm still finna pimp these hoes until we locked in. But basically, I stopped talking to everybody for him. Yeah. And what happened? And basically, he acting like he really into me. I'm really into him, and I'm like, why the fuck am I catching feelings so fast? Like, this shit weird. And then it's online. I can't do this. Like, now I feel like I gotta detach myself, because last time I caught feelings, that was with Mariah. And I was not trying to lose myself over nobody else. I wasn't trying to go back and do none of that shit that I did in the past. So I'm like, I don't know how to tell him or whatever, but it was just kind of hard. Like, so, anyways, Valentine's Day. Let me tell y'all about this bitch. First of all, he hit me up first, y'all, to clarify that. So, he had sent me a text. I'm finna go to it right now. As a matter of fact, it's gonna be displayed right there. But when he had sent me a text, he was basically like, we wasn't together. We were still in the talking stage. He was like, so I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna say I'm currently talking to someone else. He is very nice and caring. He is a very nice and caring person that wants to talk about more interesting things about sex. And even claimed me first. He even claimed him first. Like, I wish you would type a little better. But anyways, that night you showed me how much you care. I realized this is not the person I want to be with. I finally found someone that matches my energy and has a busy life that always fits me in. Anyways, I hope you're having a great life, and happy Valentine's Day. So, I'm like, oh, motherfucking no. Now, y'all, I had to redo this video like 3 motherfucking times, and I'm glad that I got it right this time. But he texted me in the middle of the other video. I'm gonna display like a little clip, y'all. But, yeah, so I was basically like, first, you're saying someone who don't only just talk about sex. I never was type to always just talk about sex. It was just, we was getting to know each other. Like I said, I just introduced myself to this gay shit. Like, I'm just now, learning about it and stuff. So I want to know how you protect yourself. Are you a virgin? This and that. But you're flirting with me. And I literally got messages still of you starting like the sexual conversation at one point too. So don't sit here and act like I just talk about sex. We were still just trying to get to know each other. So I didn't understand that. And then he also said somebody who fit me into their schedule. First of all, bitch, I don't do shit all day. I be talking to you. I ignored the rest of these motherfuckers for you. I made sure every chance I got, when you was at work, when you was at motherfucking school, when it was time to go to bed, we was on the motherfucking phone. Don't ever try to play me like that. Like, that had me mad tight. Because I'm like, bitch, I gave you a motherfucking chance. Don't ever get it twisted. And like I said, you cute until you open that motherfucking mouth. Like, don't get me wrong now. I'll embrace everybody's flaws and shit. But now you really try to play me. Like, I don't like that. Like, you really played me. Yeah, I just didn't like that. Like, I gave you a chance, honestly. And it is what it is. But, you know, I'm back on the app. I'm sending nudes, getting them back in exchange. Stuff, yeah, y'all. I was just, you know, all year I've been saying I want to do some wild shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, live with no regrets. I want to do some wild shit. I want to get outside. I want to be lit. But I couldn't really get outside how I wanted to. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, let me see your titties. Face that. That's what Natalie was like on the auditions.
Show me your titties, show me your shit. Oh, wow. Stay right there, back up, back up. Show me your shit in the camera so they got the camera. Hey, show me your titties. Show me your titties.
Let me see your titties. So, if y'all watch Baddies West auditions, whatever, yeah, so, yeah, I was like, let me see our bodies. I seen a few people bodies, even some DLs and stuff. It was a lot going on, y'all. But then I ended up meeting this other boy. I met him through a friend who was on Wiz. The friend, I met her on Wiz as well. But, you know, it's like associate. We cordial, we cool, whatever. And basically, she was like, well, I know someone who gay here. Whatever, let me put you on. So I'm like, all right, bet, send me pictures before you say anything, because I ain't trying to get caught up with some shit I don't want. So I see pictures, but the picture's not given, y'all. Like, the pictures is not given. I'm not like saying, oh, he ugly. That's not what it was. It was just like, bitch, I need a better picture. Like, I need no filter, straight face, like a better quality. Like, what's going on, y'all? So yeah, basically, I was like, send me more pictures. Well, I was just like, send me his ad. So we started talking or whatever, and he asked for more pictures of me. I sent him about 1,000 motherfucking photos, and then I asked for more pictures of him. He sent me one photo. I'm like, y'all, this bitch is pissing me off already. So, anyways, that's when the picture that he sent the second time was in gray. I'm like, oh my gosh, whatever. But anyways, we get on FaceTime, and I realize he's not showing his whole face. Like, he's showing the bottom half of his face. But I'm like, okay, like, from what I can see, he's cute. You know, he's light skinned, you know, he cute somewhat. I'm not gonna say he was the baddest thing, but he was cute. But anyways, and one thing that I realized that I didn't like was voice. Now I know some people feel like I sound like female and stuff, but that don't got nothing to do with my how I feel about other people's voice. I honestly don't like voices like his. Like, you know, y'all know a gay voice when y'all hear it. Like, I don't know if y'all think my shit gay, but a real gay nigga, y'all, you know how their voices be and the way they be talking, and it just was a turn off for me automatically. But I'm like, I'm still gonna give this boy the benefit of the doubt. So anyways, we played on LinkedIn, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I remember we was on FaceTime and stuff, and you know, the little Rihanna performance, I deserve it. Sometimes it gets lurking. Let me start. Anyway, so yeah, I see him belly rolling and stuff, and I'm like, okay, he kind of look my size or whatever. And I'm like, how tall is you or whatever? He like 5'7". I'm like, I'm 5'7" too, bitch. Today they told me, not today, but my last appointment they told me I was 5'6", but they told me I was 5'7". Like, it was confusion, okay? Yeah, I was confused. So next thing you know, we link up. First of all, he was like, oh, he got a car, he got a job. Basically, he wished he met me before Valentine's Day. We met on Valentine's Day after I broke up with, well, after the boy basically kind of broke up with me. So yeah, we met that same day, and he was like, I wish I met you like way earlier. I would have sent you something and stuff. Like, he would have got me something. That's what the other one said to me too, that broke up with me basically. So that's why I'm like, no, I don't like accept stuff. basically, moral of the story, we was on the same page, and eventually, when we linked, I realized this bitch is taller than me. And I remember, I'll finna get into that, y'all. This is, like, funny as fuck to me. But, yeah, so he already still questioning me, like, you know, do you really like me? And he was also like, you the last person I'm trying with, as far as, I'm sorry, y'all. You the last person I'm trying with as far as relationship-wise. And I felt like I didn't like that, because don't put the pressure on me because I'm the last person that you're trying. That don't mean that it's going to work between us. Like, I don't know what to tell you, because if I don't like you, I don't fucking like you. So, sorry, but yeah, that's the motherfucking truth. So basically, anyways, we told ourselves we was gonna keep our private areas to ourselves and stuff, but we sent news too. So in person, like, I realized we watching Better West and stuff, and that's when, cause yeah, we was bored. Like, I was still trying to. We was both low key. I wasn't shy, but y'all know how it is, like, the first time meeting somebody, and it's just like, you don't know what the fuck to talk about. Yeah, basically, that's what it was. And eventually, I got horny. When I got horny, I told him, but it wasn't like that. I was just like, no, like, we still gonna keep our bodies to ourselves, but why the fuck am I horny? Like, I don't understand. So, that's when he just kept, you know, telling me how, oh, he ain't sucked dick in a long time. And I'm like, this bitch a freak. A motherfucking freak. A eater. A motherfucking eater, y'all. So, I'm thinking that, but I'm not really saying nothing. I'm like, okay, where are you getting at? Like, I'm not finna let you. But after a while, I was just like, fuck it. Like, what you want to do? Like, I'm getting more sexually, because this is how it happened. I was like, well, basically, I need to see your shit in person. I need to see how you look in person. Because we can't just keep talking about it. Anyway, so, yeah, we seen each other in person. And I was just like, at first, I was a little, like, okay, I need to get up. Like, I need to get up. He was like, I can help you get up. So I'm like, all right, let's go, bitch. So I lay down on the bed, put my pants down. This is on video, y'all. I'm going to show y'all this little clip. Bye.
I sent you a video.
That video wasn't enough. No, I need to see in, like, person to see my life.
I want to see in person, too.
Right, but I need to
right.
Because...
Right.
Right, so maybe I can, if I see something that I like, I can get hard. And then you can see. Why did we talk about this on camera?
It's your phone now.
OnlyFans, I guess. It's calling my name.
It's not.
It's calling my name.
Real bad.
Yeah, real bad.
No, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
On board.
So go ahead, get up. Show me some.
Okay.
Can it shake? Like I said, show me can it shake. It can.
A little.
I said probably. First of all, I was trying to make this cloud. I never really asked for head or cared for head, but you know that would be new. So
I haven't did that in so long. That's the thing. I haven't did that so long.
You just swallow.
If I feel like it's healthy, yeah.
Bitches healthy. Alright, y'all. So y'all done seen enough little, you know, playing around and all of that. Now, y'all gotta listen carefully, because this is where, you know, he basically was like, I can help you get up. And I was like, you sure? And he was like, yeah, basically. And that's when I was like, all right, I gotta pull down my pants. You sure? I gotta take the video. Y'all can kind of hear it, but it didn't catch the full conversation, or even when he was giving me head. I had low storage. So, yeah, I had to reset my phone for this video, but, yeah, I was like, fuck it. He was like, oh, you for real? I was like, yeah, go ahead. So, started giving me top. This motherfucker, it's like, I'm like, okay, like, okay, but I was like, I hope you ain't thinking like you getting anything in exchange, because I ain't putting shit in my mouth, I ain't eating no ass, I ain't no munch, try that shit with somebody else. So he was like, no, you good, or whatever. So he gave me his top. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I think I did kind of like fake it, but it did feel good. Don't get me wrong, it felt good and stuff, but it was too much hand, like, and then I kept feeling teeth scrape, but I'm like, he know what he doing a little bit, so I'm just gonna, it ain't like this bitch finna bite down, so, if he did, oh my gosh. Anyway, so, yeah, I just let it slide every time I felt the little teeth scrape, like, I ain't no sensitive bitch. You gonna take this shit like a champ, cause it shouldn't be nothing but good to you. So, yeah, it's getting a little sloppy, and I'm just kind of disgusted with him, because I'm like, you a nasty bitch. Like, I'm telling him, like, because I don't know if he okay with me nutting in his mouth or anything, but I was like, okay, I'm finna nut, or whatever. Like, I low-key wanted to roll to the back of my motherfucking head. So I was like, okay, I'm finna nut, but I had my moments with it, good and bad moments. It wasn't too bad, like I said, but I was like, I'm finna nut. This motherfucker keep going, nut in his mouth. Then he stops. No, before he stops, I'm sorry, y'all. This is another funny part. So as he's going, and like I said, his hand in the way. And this is when I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm like, oh, fuck, like, okay. I grabbed this motherfucking head and I shoved his head down because bitch go deeper. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just like, bitch, I wanted to touch that little thing, I swing it in the back of your throat. Yeah, so, cause like, your hand in the fucking way. And this bitch, when I pushed his head down, he gagged. And he had got up, he looked at me. He was like, don't do that, or whatever. And I was just like, all right, whatever. But that shit was funny in the moment. I tried so hard not to laugh. So, after, it was awkward. But I asked him, I'm like, you want some water or something? Because you just, like, swallowed my nut. I thought you would at least spit it out. But, to each his own. So, I asked him if he wanted water. He just wiped his face or whatever. He claimed it was just slop, whatever. But, he wiped his face. And that's when I offered him, like I said, I offered him water. He was like, I don't need no water. I said, this bitch a motherfucking eater, y'all. Like, how can you just swallow my kids and not need no water? Like, bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like, honestly, I'm sorry. But that's the honest motherfucking truth. That shit just disgusted me. Like, ew. That's a munch. Like, that's a munch, y'all. Like, now I know what a motherfucking munch look like. So, so after it got awkward, I didn't want to look him in his face. I was just like, you really just did that? Like, now I'm disgusted with you on the low. But I'm still trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm like, I don't want no relationship. Like, I already know you're not the person I want to be with. Just like he said to me, but he still had me fucked up, though. Because don't act interested. Oh, I want to be in a relationship with you. And only you. I don't want you talking to nobody else. Bitch, you wasting my motherfucking time. So, anyways, yes. After that, he wanted to go again. He was like, let me give you head again. Let me give you head again. And I'm like, all right, but my man need a break. Like, wait till he can get back up. Like, the fuck? Like, damn, give him a break. So, he like, all right, or whatever. And after that, eventually, he ended up leaving. But this is the thing. His mama had dropped us off. When he said he had a car and this and that, it's like, I honestly don't know what to believe if you really be driving alone by yourself. Because why your mama felt like she had to come. And then, he's 18, I'm 16. And stuff, so we already had it planned out. Like, how am I gonna talk to his mama? I was not feeling it because he's talking about, oh, my mama coming, she wanna meet you, my sister coming too, my motherfucking auntie, you wanna go to my grandma's house? Bitch, you're moving too fast. Like, I was already nervous as fuck, but I already got myself into it. So I was just like, damn, like, ain't no way out of it now. So, yeah, in the car, I gave her my old address because my old address, this took place at my friend Justin's house. So, yes, basically, I gave her my old address because my old address was like literally right around the corner from his, and I didn't know his exact address. I was just like, I usually walk around there, like that's just what I do. So she was like, oh, y'all better be here at this house when I come to get y'all. And I'm like, oh shit, like how am I supposed to tell her this is my childhood house? Because without her thinking like, oh, y'all not giving me the right address and shit, like I don't know how to. I'm already nervous. I can't go through that, so I just ain't say nothing. We got out the car. She's literally waiting for a bitch to open up the motherfucking door. And we like, oh my gosh, like, what is we gonna do? This ain't even my house. We're knocking on somebody's door who we don't fucking know. So, yeah. It was just terrible. But we got out of it because he just made her pull off or whatever. Like, Mom, we good. We good. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. When it was time for him to leave, I walked him around there. It's cold as fuck outside. And coming to find out, whole time, like, as we was communicating with her for a little minute, she was already outside of the house. So when she seen us walking around the corner, she didn't see us. Actually, she wasn't at the house. And we like, where the fuck she at? Like, thank God she didn't pull up before us. But when she pulled back up, she was like, where was y'all at? And stuff. And I was like, we was over at my motherfucking, my childhood friend house. And she looked at me, she yelled at me, she said, don't do that. And she pulled the fuck off so motherfucking fast, y'all. And I'm like, well, damn, like, okay. But I didn't take it personally at all. And she ended up apologizing later on. But, yeah, after that, that's kind of when, like, I just told him how I didn't want to be with him and stuff. But I didn't want to hurt his feelings or anything, or feel like, make him feel like I misled him or anything. But it was just like, I don't want that with you. Like, I see you more as a friend. You're cool. Stuff. He a Cancer, y'all. But, you cool and all, but I just don't want that with you. But, yeah, right after that, his mom and them gonna ask when we gonna link again. Never. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you see this video, but, like, never, because I don't want you. And I felt like he was definitely trying to force a relationship with me, even after, like, calling me bae, stuff like that. So, it was just like a no for me. It was a no. Then sending me love songs. Like, I can't do it. I really can't. Like, I feel detached. Like, you can tell me I love you, and I'm just gonna look at you like, if I don't really fuck with you like that, I just don't fuck with you like that. So, I would literally be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what happened. If y'all fuck with it, text me. Let me know. If you watch this full video through, which would be surprising, then let me know. Because that's lit. That means y'all fucking with me. But anyway, so, yeah, that's what it is. Now it's time to edit this motherfucking video. But, yes, like I said, I appreciate all y'all for all the love and support. I really do fuck with y'all. How y'all, no. I appreciate y'all for the love and support. I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to leave it there. And that's what the fuck it is. And now I'm getting more comfortable in my sexuality and stuff. Now I'm like a little more free with the whole situation. But I'm delusional over this new little nigga or whatever I'm at.
Forever together, forever.
Oh my God, no.
Locked in. Tight like a booty hole.
And I'm being a little bold. We're trying to slow down, but he cool. He cool. So we just gonna see how this go. And I might just update y'all on Instagram about that part. But let me know if y'all want a story time about M and TJ, and KK, the way we fell out. Let me know if y'all want that. Honestly, I don't want to make this like an everyday thing, but it is what it is. I'm with whatever, but alright, y'all. See y'all later, and I'm motherfucking out.